Can you hear that? Because I hear that and it's a bloody fucking pain. Sorry, that was quite rude of me. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Ed Boy and welcome to the cooking show. For context, right, Ed Boy was, off on a walk for all of 15 minutes before this fucking rain, man, for fuck's sakes. Man, nicotine, real good at solving anger issues, let me tell you. But you might be wondering, hey Ed Boy, it's just a little bit of rain. What are you worried about, mate? You can just go walking later. And you're right, but you see, the thing is, it wasn't just the rain, right? What we're here to do today is do a banana cake. Banana bread, in fact. Alright, so I've got this recipe here, yeah? It's from Sally's Baking. My favorite banana bread recipe. Okay, so what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Teaspoon? Is this a teaspoon? Or is it a tablespoon? But you can't eat steak with this size, it's too small. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 cup of butter, unsalted and softened to room temperature. So that's like 1/2 cup of butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Here we go. 2 large eggs, 1/3 a cup of plain yogurt. That's kind of like a third. And then 1.5 cups of mashed banana. So we'll just have to get out the bananas. And they're in this one, so... That wasn't so hard. Then we'll need a teaspoon of vanilla extract and some pecans or walnuts. I don't like nuts, so we'll fuck that off the recipe. I don't know how aware you are of what's been going on the cooking show in future pasts, but you see, normally we didn't have something to bake with, and it's been years without an oven. I've been cooking on this stupid thing for so long that there's a ring on the inside and it's all black and dark and charcoaly, and that's been going into my stomach with all its cancer, presumably. I don't know. But what I also know is that pretty much everything gives you cancer, so I'm sure it's not that big a deal. I just kind of wish it would hurry up and do me in, if you know what I mean, like, because we've got all these lovely vices. So we're gonna focus for a minute and we're gonna get all of our wets together and all of our dries together, and we'll turn on the oven and it won't work because it's not plugged in. Alright, so we're gonna get a bowl, we're gonna get our various ingredients. So that's all our dry ingredients, we'll just give them a little bit of a stir. Why is this gonna be like this? So when you have lumpy sugar, get the potato masher and fucking destroy that shit. Absolutely fucking ruin it in all the fucking future generations. Shouldn't be fucking resisting you in the fucking first place. See, the thing is, I actually think that worked really well. See, I was just like playing, yeah, because I didn't think it would actually work, but it's less lumpy. There's very few lumps. Oh, yeah, I need to plug this in. Yes. So we're gonna get these very disgusting looking bananas. Yeah. God damn, it smells foul. Oh god, it's touching me. Yuck. And we're gonna get out our mashing device once more, and we're gonna... Where the king? King gets to mash. Haha, loser gets mashed. Alright, after reviewing the recipe, it now seems that I've fucked up. So I actually did a stupid. I was supposed to mix the butter with the brown sugar, and then add the egg, and then the yogurt, the mashed bananas, and the vanilla. When things like these inevitably happen, you just sort of need to move on with your life. Like, you could just sort of You could keep sort of like dwelling on your issues, but like, what the fuck's it do? Like, does it make you feel better? See, I'm doing it in the moment to deal with my issues, but we both know that isn't true, right? We both know I'm just avoiding things because I'm too much of a pussy or whatever the case may be. Like, self-destruction's not really the answer, okay? And alternatively, creation is. Maybe instead, when we're depressed, we should make things instead of destroying things. Because maybe that act of creation is just, well, knowing me, it won't be the most beautiful banana bread, but I mean, come on, we can't fuck up from here. This is gonna be a slam dunk. So we'll get our eggs. We'll do one at a time, I think. Take the other egg. Hell yeah. Anal muncher. Oh, for fuck's sakes, can't. Be careful. Look at him trying to pick up butter. What a fucking idiot. And let's just add everything. Let's... Whoa, that is quite the smell of cinnamon. Jesus. Add in some vanilla. Yeah, okay. Does that look pretty good? I got it in my hair, I think. That's annoying. But yeah, we're gonna put that into the oven now, so we're gonna need a baking tray. This looks like a loafing tray, so we'll get some spray. We'll get some baking paper. That's too much baking paper. Can you please just fucking cooperate? Alright, you see I'm making these sort of... I mean, they're too big. Jesus Christ, the single fucking most useless scissors. Jesus, fuck me, cunt. Get out of here. Alright. Scoop in our stuff. So we have our little loaf. And quite wibbly wobbly. Anyway, we're going to put that in the oven for... we're also going to get some alfoil. The logic behind this is going to cook for about an hour. So the top bit in the oven is probably going to get more attention than the other bits of the bread. So we're going to put on a little bit of... We're going to put a little bit of alfoil on top, and we're going to put it in there and wait 30 minutes. At least it's not burnt, so that's pretty good. As we see, it's nice and sticky and doughy on top, so we'll put that back in for another 30 minutes. No, not ready yet. We'll give it 15 more. I'm just looking for a wire, because the instructions say I'm supposed to put it onto a wire now, but... Who the fuck owns a wire? What the... It's fucking baking's stupid, man. Fuck, how do I even solve this fucking problem? So we'll let that cool off over there for a sec, and then we'll be right back with... A perfect end to a terrible day. While I've got you down here on the floor, I just want to tell you that that was actually the second take. Yeah, I sort of already broke it, but I wasn't recording beforehand, and that would have been honestly the funniest thing in the world, but you get this instead, and I get the true memory, so it sucks to be one of us, I guess.